Cover. You got about 5 seconds before it takes you for a bathroom. Over here. 1, 2.
Okay, so week 50, my goodness, we only have 2 more weeks into the year. That is absolutely crazy. Hey guys, can we just make sure that we're all muted, please? Make sure everyone's muted. Perfect. The 11th of December, my goodness, time has gone so fast this year. I feel like it was just yesterday that a whole group of us were at Global in Salt Lake, and now it's like 2 weeks to Christmas and time's flying, but it's been an amazing year so far. So today we're going to be talking about, if you are 1,000 points away, how we can get you to the Bahamas. So Grace had to run out quickly, but it's me doing the announcements today. So as I said, we'll be doing announcements, recognition, our current promos, and then last 2 months to qualify for the Bahamas. So massive congratulations to Beck and Kim for qualifying for Pro 5 Summit. Woo-hoo! So exciting. Grace and I qualified too, but I don't think we'll be able to go at the start of next year. But anyways, it's always fun. And then another massive congratulations to Christine Holmes and Nicola Rule for qualifying for the Bahamas incentive trip. That is absolutely awesome. We're so excited for everyone. And 15 people have now qualified. So it's going to be a massive gathering of all of us Aussies there. But I think we've got about another 10 people in the running. So hopefully we'll get more people there as time goes on. So with the extended promotion for tru-science, tomorrow the 12th is the last day for that. So make sure you get your last few orders through. Keep pushing that promotion because it's an amazing thing to get more volume and that fast start bonus too, which is always great. So now announcements. So next week is the last training for 2017. We'll resume on Monday the 4th. This week, this Thursday night is the last webinar for 2017 as well. We will let you guys know when we're going to start up with that, but I imagine it should be pretty quick in the new year. And then the tru-science special ends tomorrow. Bahama packs end on the 31st of January. So definitely if you're short a couple of 100 points, maybe dive into that, get some more amazing product that you can get rid of or sell, and also get those 100 Bahama points. I believe Charlotte will be running the China training on Wednesday night, 7:30 Queensland time, so same time as this webinar, which would be awesome to hop onto. And from what I've heard, China is going to seriously set your business apart. So if you can get onto this training, be there. I'm sure it'll be recorded, but definitely jump onto that. And then some China tools have also been available tonight. I believe Charlotte has already uploaded them. I just saw before. So jump onto Team Heart United group and get your hands on those. So we're going to get Karen on now to talk about the last 2 months to qualify. So Karen, if you're there, do you want to jump off mute?
I am. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Awesome. Have to apologise in advance. My computer is not being my friend tonight. So hopefully it just booted me off Zoom. Hopefully I don't get booted off. Thank you for inviting me onto training tonight, Robert and Charlotte and everybody. I'm going to help you guys with the last couple of weeks really of the Bahamas incentive and try to give you some tips on how to get there. If I haven't met everyone on this call tonight, my name's Karen Andrews. I live in northern New South Wales, up in the mountains behind Mooloolaba. I've been with LifeVantage for about 18 months and I'm a Pro 5. And I joined this company because of Pro Tandem. So I'm a passionate health and wellness advocate. I've been in the personal training and health and fitness industry for about 25 years. I've owned my own gym. I've trained many, many hundreds and hundreds of people in my career, and I'm passionate about health and fitness. So when I saw Pro Tandem, I knew what it was immediately and have been on a mission ever since to get it into as many people as possible, which I think everyone here is on a mission to do, right? So let's get into training tonight. So I'm going to run the training. It won't take long. It's very basic, but I wanted to run over the rules, what's required, and then give you some tips on what you might need depending on how many points you already have. Okay, so let's get it, Robin. Robin's controlling the slides for me tonight. So, okay, so we've got less than 2 months to qualify. Okay, you've got until the end of January to qualify for the Bahamas. So, pardon me. The baseline for your growth was set in March of this year. Okay, so what that means is that when you go back, if you're trying to work out your figures, you might need to work it out with your upline if you're new. You must be a Pro 3 or higher to start earning points for the outside. Sorry, I'm just going to move this screen so I can see. For your outside leg growth. And that can be a little bit tricky to try and work out. I know that some people in my team have been struggling to work out outside leg growth. If you're not sure of that, go and talk to one of the uplines or one of the leaders in the company who's been here a while, and they can help you work it out. But to be honest, in my team at the moment, the growth of the outside legs is actually not what are the points that are getting people to the Bahamas, and I'll go through that in a minute of what is. So your bench line was set in March 2017. So from that point on, the idea of getting you to the Bahamas is to grow your business and to grow it, sorry, there's a mosquito, to grow it so that your legs are balanced, so that by the time you get to the ranks of Pro 5, you will qualify because everything is as it should be, instead of just growing one big massive leg. So as each month has been progressing and you've been building your business and bringing people in, you've been rewarded in points, okay, if you've qualified for certain things. So you're rewarded for maintenance points each month. Your personally enrolled distributors have ranked, and when they did rank. So if somebody was a Pro 1 in your business and sorry, you need to stay out, I'm in a meeting. So if they ranked from a Pro 1 to a Pro 2, then that means that you've been given a certain amount of points. We're going to go through that in a second, when they ranked. Then if they maintained that rank for the next month, you were given points again for the maintenance of that rank, okay? If you yourself went up a rank, you achieved a higher rank, you were given points. If you've maintained rank, you've been given points. And to be honest, that's actually the biggest points that the people in my team going to the Bahamas, that's their biggest points, was getting a rank and then maintaining a rank. Okay, so that's where the biggest points have come from. If you are a distributor and you came in on anything less than a platinum pack, then you need to get 3,000 points for the Bahamas. If you came in on a platinum pack or you upgrade to a platinum pack, then you only need 2,700. There is a point cap for the promotional bundles that Robin just spoke about. There's a Bahamas promotional bundle, which you would all know about. You get 100 points attributed towards the Bahamas for each one of those packs that have bought, up to 600. You can only buy 600 points worth. Next slide, Robin. So in a second, I'm going to show you. Yep. Okay. So how are you going to make some points up? So like I said earlier, most of the points that are being earned so far are by the rank advancements and then the maintenance of the rank advancements, by far, in my team in particular. I don't know what other teams are like, but that is what's happening in my team. So when they've rank advanced to a higher rank than what they were in March, they've been given points and they're keeping it, and that's making up the massive bulk of their points, okay? So if you didn't enroll in a platinum pack and you only need 300 points, upgrade to a platinum pack, okay? And then you've got your Bahamas points. That's one way that you can do it. You can buy 300 points worth. You can help your personally enrolled rank advance, because that every time they rank advance and they maintain it, you get points for those as well. And I think I've added it to the slides. I'll see if it's in here in a second, but it'll show you how many points that you actually get for each of those things. So by helping your personally enrolled rank advance, you earn points as well. And that is the second biggest points that people have been earning towards this trip. So your personal distributor enrollments, the third highest, total of, you're allowed to have 1,000 points. Okay, so when you enroll a distributor on a platinum pack, for example, you're given 200 points. So for this whole time from when this incentive started back earlier this year, right up to January, you could have had 5 platinum packs enrolled, and that's your 1,000 points that you've accrued for enrolling those packs, okay? And then there's different amounts for each pack. You're only allowed up to 1,000 points. It'd be cool if you're allowed the 27 or 100 or 3,000 that made it up just from your enrollments. But the idea of these incentives, which I really love, which the way that LifeVantage run them, is to actually build your business so that when the incentive is over, your business doesn't fall away from you. It's not just about an incentive. It's about building your business correctly and improving all legs and not just one and things like that. So it's very fair how they run. So the outside leg growth earns you points, as I said before, but you have to be Pro 3 or above to be able to get those points. So, and they can be a little bit tricky to work out, so we're finding out. So the Bahamas promotional packs, like I said before, it's $500 for those 8 Pro Tandem and a tru-science skincare kit, which is really good value. We've been in my team, I've been promoting them as buying them for Christmas gifts. So it's a really cool way that you can give your friends and family a gift and it's not going to send you broke, okay, and you know it's good for them. So you're getting 100 points towards the Bahamas for that. There's PV attached to it, and you can have a maximum of 6 that you can buy that can go towards it. So just say that you were sitting at the moment on 2,100 points. If you or anyone of your customers, for example, now I just want to touch on something. With the Bahamas promotion pack, that's actually only available to distributors to purchase through their back office. It's not in our customers' back office. But what you can do is you can order it for your customers. I did one today. And so I'll get the Bahamas points, but it was my customer's pack. She wanted it, okay? So you can do that. So you're not even purchasing the 6 packs if you don't want to. And they're getting great value of a promotion. So that's what we're running in our team as well. So if you were sitting on 2,100 and you came in on a platinum pack and 6 people in your team buy that through your back office, well, there you are. You're going to the Bahamas, okay? So next slide, Robin. Okay, so in some of the slides there, I'm going to actually, don't know if I can call it up. Robin, can you tell me, did you put on the thing that I sent you that has the points that are attributed to what?
Yeah, it should be in the next slide.
Okay, cool. Because I want to show them, I want to show you what is attributed to what, okay? So we've got, what is it? We've got about 6 weeks, maybe a little more, whatever the date is today, I'm a bit lost, but not that long to get yourselves to the Bahamas, okay? So throughout December, we know it can slow down a little bit as everyone's getting ready for Christmas and they're busy and parties and this and all that. But if you just keep going, at least up until Christmas, then you can actually do really well and get yourself to the Bahamas before January. And like Helga just said, the bundle pack, honestly, if there's nothing else that I honestly suggest that you promote that to your customers and make sure that they're aware that it exists, because I have customers that want that pack because they're giving Pro Tandem to people as a Christmas gift, okay? And it's a great way to drive people towards the promotions that LifeVantage are running for us to help us build our businesses. So please take advantage of those. And another great way is using the skincare pack that we've got that's on sale until tomorrow. That still drives volume up, and that might help someone in your team rank advance. So remember, those rank advance points are very, very important because that's making up the bulk of what's getting people to the Bahamas, okay? So like anything with any business, like anything in LifeVantage with your businesses, you need a goal. If your goal is to get to the Bahamas, easy. Bahamas, okay? And you have until the end of January. So then you're going to need to work out a plan. How do you do that? You need to know your numbers, okay? Can you go to the next screen, Robin? You need to know your numbers. So my suggestion is go and have a look at what your numbers are now. Go and have a look at where your points are coming from. If your points have maxed out, for example, on your personal enrollment points, which is the third one from the bottom, your EP, that's a maximum of 1,000, okay? That's the bundles that the distributors that you have signed up, you've maxed out. You're allowed to have 1,000. So guess what? That's not where your focus should be. Your focus might have to be on getting someone in your team a rank advancement. If there is someone sitting at Pro 3 and that is you're personally enrolled and they're about to rank to Pro 4, that would be where I would put my focus to try and help them rank advance to Pro 4 so that they get the points for that, and so do you for their rank advancement, and then they need to stay there. Okay, so this is going to be different for all of you. It's not something that I can just say, okay, this is what you have to do. You need to know your numbers and where your points are coming from now. And if you have maxed out on something, forget it. If you've got your 600 points in the promotional bundle points, you might not need them. So focus on who does and help them start promoting it to their customers. I hope that all makes sense, okay? So these are the ways that we can earn points, and these are in your back office. When you go into your back office, on the right-hand side, you'll see Bahamas Tracker. If you haven't clicked on that and you don't know what your points are, click on it. It will take you to a screen, and that is where you'll see your points in this little circle, and it tells you the breakdown of where your points are coming from. So the outside leg growth points, you do not start accruing them until you're Pro 3 or above, and that is for the legs that are outside and there's certain conditions. Remember, I'll just give you a tip, down the very bottom of the Bahamas incentive trip is some fine print. Please make sure you read that so that you really do understand the rules of the game that you're playing, okay? So the promotional bundle points, your personal enrollee rank advancement points, your personal enrollee rank advanced maintenance points, personal enrollment points for yourself, personal rank advanced points, and personal rank advanced maintenance points. And like I said, the rank advancement, please don't discount that. It is the most important as far as your points, because it's one of the places that's going to offer you the most. The enrollment points are then the second, and the bundles are the third. Okay, next screen. Thanks, Robin. Okay, so this is something that you should take a photo of. This is also in the official Bahamas incentive that LifeVantage sent out to us, and it is in your back office as well. When is the trip? May 2 to May 6. So when you're doing your goals and you're doing your vision boards or whatever it is that you do, make sure that you've got those dates set aside if you're going to the Bahamas, okay? There's no point going, oh, I've got a wedding on at that time, can't go. Okay, so the qualifying was from April and it ends at the end of January. So we've, haven't got that much longer. You can keep racking up your points right up until the end of January. And honestly, I know that I'm pretty sure that Robin said before, there's still about 10 more that pretty much we're certain that will go. And I think that if you really wanted to go and you pushed hard enough, especially if you have 1,000 points or more, then you could go to the Bahamas still, absolutely, without a shadow of a doubt. Okay, if you haven't signed up many distributors and you're not at your 1,000 point cap that you're allowed to have, that's a really great place to start. There's a few reasons. 1, we need distributors in our business. 2, a platinum pack gives 200 points. 3, a platinum pack also rank advances to Pro 1, so there's points. And then if we concentrate on helping our people rank advance, those points come back to us as well. Okay, so there's more than just the 1,000 points for the signing up distributors. So when you rank advance, but just say, I think that the majority of people in our businesses are probably sitting at a Pro 3. If you were to rank advance to a Pro 4, not only is your money, your residual income going to increase dramatically, you will get 200 points for that. So just say, for example, that you're sitting on, 1,800 points. And you rank advance to Pro 4, and then you're at 2,000 points. And then you have 2 platinum packs that come in. There's another 400 points. And then you purchase a couple of packs, or people in your team purchase a couple of packs. You're going to the Bahamas, okay? So when you break down the numbers and you know what your numbers are, it's actually a lot easier to figure out what you need to do, and then you can focus your attention on how that suits you and your business. Okay, so the volume growth points, like I said, they can be a little tricky to understand because not everyone completely understands the trees. If you're not sure, please reach out to your distributor who signed you up, or one of the leaders, and they can help you with that. But you can see there's huge points the more that you grow your business. And the idea of the outside leg growth is so that when you get up into the high ranks and you need 3 legs to Pro 5, that you actually achieve Pro 5 because your business is balanced correctly and the leg split is correct. Okay. And then you can see there, if you're a Pro 4, it's a really good idea to get yourself to Pro 5 because you're going to be earning a lot more money and you've got 400 points. Okay. And then 5 to 6 and so on and so on. Okay. So that's pretty straightforward. And you can take a photo of that, or I think we could even, Robin, maybe we could grab this app. We could actually grab the document and repost it up into Team Heart United so that you guys have got a copy of it as well. Cool. Is there another page? Okay, cool. So that, yeah.
Maybe we can just do questions if anyone has any.
Yeah, I think that would be good. So, I mean, I wanted to keep it simple and I really want you to focus on, it's not a simple case of me saying, okay, if you have 1,000, this is what you need to do. It's going to be different for all of you, okay? So it's just an idea, but know your numbers, know what your goal is, know what your numbers are, and know who you're going to help in your business that are your personally enrolled people and help them get to the Bahamas as well. Okay, you want to go with friends. So if anyone has any questions, if you want to unmute yourself, for Robin or I, and we'll do our very best to answer for you. Did that make sense? Yeah? Anybody confused? Yay, I didn't confuse anyone. That's always a good thing. Excellent. Cool. Okay, let me see if there's any questions in the box. This is how. Yeah. Okay. So Helga, do you want to tell everyone what you did when you promoted the Bahamas bundle pack, because you did that?
Can you hear me?
Yep.
For me, I just basically exactly what I posted. I just went out to all of my customers and sent that, and that's it. And a few of them came through and said, yes, I'll take the whole 500. The others wanted it broken down. So I bought a couple of kits myself and then just broke it all down and sent it that way. And I've sold an extra 2 as well. So that's 8. Yeah. I wish they had more than just 6.
Well, the other thing that you can do is if there's someone in your personally enrolled in your team, close, they can put it through theirs so that they can.
Yeah, I did that. Yep. All good.
So what Helga wrote, in case anybody can't see this, is that she did a pre-Christmas bundle pack and basically told people there's 8 bottles of Protandim, which is 8 months worth, plus a tru-science skincare kit, so all of the products, the NRF2 technology products. And for the special price of $500, it's normally $685.39, 27% free product. Alternatively, they can be split into bundles. So she could put them into bundles of 4 Protandim for $175, 8 for $350 instead of $465. So there was lots of things, and I love that because we've been doing that in our team as well. So we have really been promoting this as if you're going to buy something for your friends and family for Christmas, then why don't you buy them what is part of your business and what you love and what you're passionate about and what you know is actually going to help them. And you know what? I think that I get it from people in my team. I don't have anyone to talk to. You don't have to. Give them a bottle of Protandim for Christmas. Give them a skincare set for Christmas. I'd love a skincare set for Christmas. So and giving something that you know in your heart is actually going to make a difference instead of just rubbish or whatever, and help your business grow and help them get well that way as well. Kind of like a little psychological trick, I guess, hey? But I mean, is there anyone that wouldn't appreciate that? And if they don't appreciate it, then I'd be asking some questions. So thanks for that, Helga, and that's great. So so there's no other questions in there. Has anyone else tried anything or promoted these packs or done anything like that? No, then do it. Go back to your customers and send them a message or an email, or however you are in contact with your customers. And every single time a promotion comes out from LifeVantage, please make sure they know about it, because, you know, I've found people are really, really busy and they don't see everything in our groups. They just don't, because people are members of so many different groups these days. So please make it a personal thing that once a month or something you touch base with your customers, because your customers are your residual income. And if you can upsell your customers to other things that are available for them to save them some money or give them a good deal, it is actually kind of your responsibility to make sure that they know. Okay, this is just what I do. I'll just give you a tip. If you want it, do what you want with it. But I have set up my customers in an email group, and from my personal email that they all know, because when they first joined, they got an email from me. And I said, please keep this email, because this is what, and keep an eye out anytime you see it, because it'll have information. So I kind of set them up for that at the beginning. And now whenever there's anything new coming or I find some information, once a month, I will send them an email just to keep touching base with them. And that way I haven't lost many, and they all know about these packs. So, and I just feel like it's a personal responsibility that I have to my customers to make sure they know what's happening. Okay. That's what I do. Yeah. And however uses MailChimp, there's great ways that you can do that. There's so many things around these days. So find something that works for you. And please, honestly, if you haven't spoken to your customers for a while, please go and talk to them. And even just to check in on them, just go, you know, how are you finding it? If people have dropped off, go and check in on them, because their order ship might not have gone through or something. Okay, just don't assume. So that's just what I do, and that's what I'm helping my team do. So promote these things as they come out, and they will help your business grow, and then they'll also help this bigger, I guess, mission that all of us have in some capacity. Cool. So Robin, I don't have anything else. Do you have anything else to add?
No, I think you pretty much nailed it. Perfect.
Cool.
Hopefully that really sums it up now, and everyone can have, well, they really know what target they're aiming for now for the next 2 months. And it is still very, very doable. I mean, like Karen said, if you have 1,000 points, you can still get to the Bahamas. And we want the biggest group as possible, so that when we do that Aussie, the whole of the Bahamas can hear it. Yeah.
Yeah. And we're when those of us that went to Hawaii were in Hawaii, I remember talking, because they knew the Australians were there, and there was only a couple of us there, and we were like, oh my gosh, the next incentive that we have, we're gonna take like triple or quadruple or 100 or whatever more, and they're really going to know we're there. So we're going to have so much fun. But yeah, you know, and the other thing I do want to say is, if the Bahamas hasn't been on your radar, and you know, if you have 1,000 points or more, then please get it on your radar, because after going to one of these trips, you don't want to be here with your FOMO sitting there when you can go, because we got spoiled. It was a really, really incredible trip, and it's well worth going. Really well worth going. I can't say that highly enough. So if you need any inspiration, talk to any of the girls that went to Hawaii, and yeah, we'll get you the Bahamas. There we go.
Perfect.
Cool. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for having me on your training tonight, and I wish you all the very best. Touch base if you need to with all of us, and get yourself to the Bahamas, and we'll all have a cocktail or two.
Definitely. Thank you, Karen.
Cool.
See you guys next week. Everyone have a great